back to my channel. My name is Marissa for those of you who are new here, and thank you so much for watching. In today's video, we do have a little guest. He been trying to do this intro, but he's been really fussy, so he's going to be hanging out with us for this video. So today's video is a Project Pan update. Now, as you maybe have seen in vlogs as well as my labor and delivery get ready with me, I will be honest, I haven't been able to touch these products a whole lot just because of the transition into motherhood and also just what all that entailed at the end of my pregnancy, and also with these little guys being in the NICU. Yes, if you are new, I am a brand new mom of twin boys. They are actually 2 months old now, and we have been figuring out our routine, especially again transitioning into into motherhood. So, yeah. If you have no clue what Project Pan is where you select a few products. It can be makeup, so beauty, hair, beauty, hair, food, what have you, and you focus on using those products either with the intention to use it up because you're kind of done with it, or you're not a fan of it but you've already spent the money so just want to get rid of it, or to see how long it takes for you to use a product up. So yeah, that's for me personally. I focus on beauty products because my collection is actually growing, and even though I'm doing like makeup rotation, and I am, I feel like I'm really doing a really good job of using up products, I still want to again use Project Pan to, test products as well as again making sure I'm using them up. That's also why I implemented the other series on my channel, Makeup Rotation or Shop My Stash. If you haven't seen that video, I will link that up in the eye and down below for you to check that out. I guess I'll start with an order that I put on my makeup. So with the foundation, I have, if you haven't seen my kickoff, I go into depth of more of what I think of these products. So I'll link that in the eye and down below as well. To start off, I have the Airbrush Flawless Foundation from Charlotte Tilbury. This is one I wore on my wedding. As you can see in the close-up, it doesn't look like I've used much of this. And I have used this, I want to say about 4 or 5 times. And it's really hard to find the dent in this. And every time I put it on, I am reminded just how full coverage this is. And also with what has been going on with me, I'm inside a lot and I don't exactly have the tan or more or darker skin tone than I typically do. And so this is one actually, this is one of the few foundation products that actually matches my skin tone right now. And so I foresee myself in the next couple months really using it a lot more just because of the skin tone match. Yeah, so that's where we're at. Not great progress. Also, it's kind of hard to tell in that bottle. I think I really need to work on making a dent in that. And it's a really good foundation, so it's not that I'm deterred from using it. I think it's just, like I said, been a chaotic few months. All right, on to concealer. I have the NYX Bare With Me Serum Concealer, and this is in the shade beige. And this one I actually made a decent dent on it. I have been using this as both a foundation and a concealer, and I found that this is actually too dark for me right now. So when I do use this as a concealer, I do need to add like a brightener or use a brightening powder on top of it because it just is a touch too dark. The undertone is correct, but it's, like I said, it's more closer to my like tan self would be the best way to put it. Again, I will be going back into coaching and being again outside more. I'm really happy with the dent I put in on this, and I definitely think the next check-in I will have an even bigger dent. All right, cream bronzer. I have the e.l.f. Putty Bronzer, and this is in the shade Honey Drip. I, again, really like this bronzer. This is another one that I feel like was a little like not the right tone for when I was a little bit more tan, but now I feel like this is a really good shade for right now, and it has a more cooler tone, so a lot more contouring. There is a decent dip in this. I don't think I'll like hit pan on the next go, but I am really happy with the progress and the dip I'm getting on this, and I will continue to work on it as well. So for the cream blush, I have the Rare Beauty blush in the shade Nearly Neutral. So this one shows that there's actually like two, I want to say openings, but I have not actually hit pan on this. I am also getting a little concerned that this is starting to dry out, and so I'm working on using it. It's a great everyday shade, and so I have been consistently using this. I've also used this on like no makeup days where like when I first got out of the hospital and I wanted something to like give a little bit of life to my skin. I would put this on and a little bit of mascara and concealer and be out the door. Yeah, as you can see in the close-up, it's not exactly pan, but I do have a good dip on this, and also a little concerned. I'm hoping that in the next check-in, I will have one more of a dent on it, as well as making, really getting a decision, or really seeing if it is, really seeing, as well as really seeing if it's drying up. All right, for powder, I have the Essence 16 Hour Cover and Last Powder Foundation in the shade Classic Vanilla. This is also one that I've discovered is too dark for me. So this one, towards I want to say towards the end of my pregnancy was still good, but right now it is way too dark for me. So I've been kind of refraining from using it for that reason. And honestly, in the next couple months, I will be outside more. Same thing with the concealer. And so I really think I'll get a good dent on this. I'm doing a good job of really evenly getting product. So I think it'll be a while before I actually get a dip. But yeah, I'm really excited about the progress of this one as well. It's a really good powder foundation, and I love using this on top of foundation or just this alone on my skin. It looks really, really good. For brows, I have the e.l.f. Ultra Precise Brow Pencil, and this is in the shade Neutral Brown. I actually do have this in my brows right now. It leans a little warm for my taste, because I feel like I have more of an olive undertone, and with my hair, as you can see, it is pretty dark and it's not really red leaning, so sometimes it comes off a little too red for me. But also another reason why that's the main reason why I'm trying to use it up. It's not a bad brow pencil. I feel like I've done a decent dent of this, and I feel like brow pencils, except for that one I did in my first project pan, which took forever, I feel like you can go through those pretty quickly. So it's a decent brow pencil, and I've made decent progress on it for the sheer fact that for the amount of times I did wear makeup, I think it was a pretty good dent. And then going forward, I feel like I'm going to gain a lot of momentum on that product. All right, and then we have the e.l.f. No Budge Retractable Eyeliner in the shade Coffee. This is one that I do not like, and I am using this to use it up, and I'm wearing it again today. I've had this makeup on for about 6 hours, and this was fading already at like the 3-hour mark, and which is really annoying. So it's not a great formula. Using this to use it up, made a decent dent, but I really want to gain momentum because I don't want it in my collection any longer. All right, and the last product is the ColourPop Lippy Pencil in the shade Another Round. I made a really good dent on this, and I'm really thinking with the momentum that I had in these past 3 months, and the fact that I didn't wear a whole lot of makeup and I didn't use this a whole lot, for the fact that I made that much of a dent is really, really good. And I think that it'll be more of a dent, and I think by the fall I will have this used up, so really excited with the progress on that one. All right, so that is a just short quick update on all of the products in the project pan. And yeah, we had a little visitor, so he's finally asleep again. He's been fussing all day and hasn't been feeling well. So we are gonna go get you all relaxed and get dinner going, right? Yeah. So that is the update. So stay tuned and subscribe for the update coming in a couple months. And also, yeah, if you are new, I would love you to subscribe. I'm getting back in the routine of posting regularly and a lot more sit-down videos, but vlogs will be coming, and they will include lots of DIY, some craft projects I have in mind, some decluttering, and also just documenting my life as a new mom. And yeah, if there's anything specifically you would like to see or, you know, want me to show you or tell you about in regards to the twins, yeah, let me know down below, and I would love to do that for you. It's been an interesting adjustment, but I wouldn't trade it for the world. Hit the like button if you enjoyed this video, and subscribe for new videos every single week, which is actually going to be happening now. I know it was kind of spotty there for the first couple months that they were home. So yeah, so I'm getting back to it. So expect new videos every single week, and also follow me on Instagram. It is at From Hem to Stem. Yeah, I hope you are having a fabulous day. Thank you again so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video, or we'll see you in my next video. Bye.